Let's look a little bit closer on a Luminar for Skyrim, and specifically with this projects. So for example, if I have some image and I want to modify on this, what I can do with this. So right here we have our image, and several problems I see out of shelf. So it is very noisy. You can see right here it's color noise, and we have it also grain noise. Maybe something distortion online. I hate how it's going, so we can see how we can fix this as well. Some lines horizontal and other ones. Again, in some case, maybe fix it. I'll still not sure, or keep it like this, because this is not parallel lines. Give it feeling of this instability, like what almost it's falling, dangerous something. So we can go with this, leave it as alone or adjustment. So we'll see on this, but I'm definitely want to fix this noise. And to make it even worse, right here we have not as sharp as I wanted, and we have this fringing coloring going. So a lot of problems with this image. Let's see if we can fix it some coloring as well. So begin right here. If you open first, you may have it also presets on the bottom. We don't want them, so I'm going to disable, but I want to keep it this properties on the side for us. And first we go to add filter, and because I have it some problems, it will be in issue fixers and specifically denoise. So I'm going to open this, and if you don't work this before with this, it's very simple. You actually can select and apply to all image. For example, let's come closer right here, and you can see we have some color green, red, some problem with color distortions and noise. So let's go take our luminosity and we'll bring a little bit higher. You can see if we bring all the way, it will get much smoother. So it's remove some of this luminosity noise. I don't want all the way, but I want to bring maybe about 50, 60, and let's bring color as well. So right here, it's already a little cleaner. However, the problem now we have, it is we also affecting our model, which I don't want it. I want actual sharpener. I don't want to have all this kind of effect applied to this. So we can do actually, we can mask this. So, and if you notice, we're going to denoiser, and right here we have it brush. So if we click down, we have it either gradient, radial, luminosity mask. Just for now, let's go select the brush, and you see right here we have it our brush appear. We have it in paint mode. We can switch to the erase, size, opacity, and softness. So if you work with a Vicom, you can have a different. I will set my opacity a little bit higher. I'm working with a mouse. And next, what I'm going to do, notice right here is grain everywhere. So when I start painting, it will remove noise just in these areas. But okay, don't. So you can, for example, if you start painting this way, actually, you know what? Let's go to 100%. I'll just do very fast around her. Okay, gonna go. Okay, click right there. Okay, actually, you know what? Let's increase maybe a little bit. Okay. Yeah. So I'm just painting. Okay. One nice things about Skyrim, it does support shortcuts like in Photoshop, so it's kind of nice about this. Again, right now, what I'm doing at is masking over model, and I could mask area around here, but it's much easier because it's smaller. And when we're done with this, all what we need to do, go right here where is a mask, right click and click invert. So, and as we invert it, you can see at this point we have it fix from the grain around her, but we still have model as previous, so we mask her out. This is very nice. It's non-destructive, it's on layer, and we can modify. If you don't like it, you always can go to fill, clear, or do other properties for that mask if you need it. Notice when we have it click on a brush, as a brush going, we also had a gradient mask. If you want to go in specific areas, radial and luminosity, and this will apply to other effects as well. Right here, let's go look before and after, and you can see when it got closer, that is removed quite a bit grain, looks much smoother. And of course, if we're going towards the model, she's in mask, and it's very good. And right here, visible like on a green quad, but you can see the grain, how much it's removed and fix it. Okay, next, actually, I want to apply sharpening, but I want to apply sharpening to the model. And we can do a couple ways to apply this. We can, one, actually make clarity to her, which is add a little bit, somewhat looking like sharpening. Or we can actually go in the filter and we can enable sharpen. So on this case, I will go closer to the model itself, right here, and we can see the radius. So let's go pull the radius way down, maybe about 1, and we can bring amount closer. Because if we bring a little bit more radius, it's well affecting. Let's remove the halo. Okay, of course, we can click before and after. Oops, the noise right here, this one. And you can see how it does bring a little bit sharpness on the image. Again, I don't necessarily want to affect all image. And you can, for example, copy this mask. Okay, and we can paste the mask. And let's do click and invert because we want this on a model. So what we did, we have this mask we applied just to the model again, and we can preview, which is help us with add little bit of the sharpness. Again, I need to be very careful because sharpness in this case will introduce digital noise. It may work in this case, but overall, just give it a little bit less grainy on her face, separation from background. Okay, so when we kind of remove noise in some areas, add a little bit of sharpness, we can jump to more fun stuff, work with creative effects with the coloring and other things. So let's go, example, to the raw development. And in raw developing, you notice right here we have it around top before. So we want to take our highlights, bring them down. So I have it a little bit more open on the back. And I don't know if I want to see it this way or maybe I want overblow and just make them way up. So I definitely want to take a little bit image darker. So we'll take shadows down. And let's look. Now let's go bring down highlights. So it's not too much overblowing, give it some attention to this. And we can also switch just a little bit temperature. So if you have a problem with the white balance, of course, you can go and select area and you can see it's processing and it will apply white balance based on what area you took it. So for example, I know this one is probably white, the box. So I can go select, click on this, and now we have it temperature applied. Don't know if I like this cold look. Maybe we can keep it. We can even go a little bit colder in this case. But overall, it's same. Clarity will have it some look almost like HDR toning, and I do think it will look nice, but not as much. Just a little bit add to this point. Okay, so let's do couple creative things as we're playing around. And you know what, let me take highlights and blow them up. We'll go right here, so it will be very bright outside, almost maybe a light going. And you know what, let's go look sun rays. Okay, there we go, we add it, and you can see right here we have nice rays. Let's move a little bit down here. Almost like maybe reflection from the sun going in this area. Okay, we'll go take Yeah, we have filter amount 100%. Let's set this way, and we'll just take amount and slightly reducing, so just still be kind of almost bright spot, take attention. Then don't know if I like it or not, but just playing around, see what we have. And then next, let's find the curves. So we can work right here. We have our curves, so we add curve, and let's go take our cinema curve kind of set, pop up blue, drop down, and add a little bit cyanish look to this. Actually, I don't need that dot. Go right a little bit here. I think will work better. Okay, and on the blue, we don't need too dramatic on this. Okay, there you go. Okay, let's go zoom out on this. Okay. Okay, I think it's look okay, kind of add effects, but overall you'll notice we have a lot of fun toys. It's almost every small element we need to do. And I know we did remove grain after, but I want just add for fun for now. We'll see. Okay, let's go to reduce size. So yeah, we can have, no, I don't think it's needed. It's already have plenty of the grain on this case. To preview what we have before and after, let's go enable. And right here you can see this is original image, and we did stylize. We add these lights right there, and also remove some grain and sharpen lift model. Again, it's not that much changes beside the coloring, but it does bring more interesting, is bring character to our image. And again, you can play more around, just go with all of the properties, see which one is work interesting, have you creative, and you literally can spend some hours and hours over with these creative filters. They kind of add awesome effects. The fog, the grain and key, so all of this is have it very nice, very creative. And best parts of this, you can notice right here we have all our filters available, which does not, all this does not apply to the image. It's non-destructive work, and we of course can hide some of those elements, preview or erase of them, so it's allowed us instantly non-destructive layer type effect applied to our image.